got us thinking, really. Is it ever really possible, at whatever stage in your life, to be best friends with your body?
Well, I think, I mean, not to be best friends with your body. I mean, everybody has something they don't like. And we're talking about the way we talk regularly, rightly so, about how women feel about their bodies and what a big problem that is, especially for young women. But it's true of men as well. Men feel really unconfident. Again, it's what we were talking about before, about men and mental health and body image. It's a terrible problem, which people don't talk about. But I think he looks fantastic. And he's 45, apparently, amazing. And, you know, it's a health issue as well. If you've worked that hard, if you've sorted out your demons, you know, flaunt it, seems to me. Look at him.
I'm looking at Ed's face and he doesn't have an idea of doing it. Should he be flaunting it?
I'm really pleased that he's lost weight and is feeling good about himself and all of that. But my view is, Gary, keep your shirt on.
No!
I do. I sort of think there are loads and loads of men in their 40s, 50s and 60s who maybe haven't got Gary's body, but they should still be able to take their shirt off on the beach. But the idea that you can only do it if you look like Gary
I find that rather insulting. Wait, hang on a minute. In my first dance, you may recall that by accident on purpose, the whole lot came off.
It wasn't just flaunting.
No,
it
wouldn't have compromised my artistic integrity.
It was to show off your spray tan, actually.
There
That's
was
what it was
that
all about.
too. I saw you in the spray tan booth too.
OK, Gary should take his shirt off. I back down. It's fine. I just sort of think that I'm
Did
always...
you take your shirt off on the beach?
He could, by the end of the show, he was a veritable Adonis.
The truth is, I did lose a bit of weight, and when I took
a
my...
bit?
OK.
A lot.
OK.
It was fantastic.
Thank you.
Yes.
There's you before.
No, but hang on. There are men up and down the country who look like that, and that's probably OK. They should be able to play football and go on the beach. I did used to feel sometimes like...
Yes, it's all that, how dare she, or how dare he go on the beach looking like that? I hate that.
How did you feel? You were just saying, how did you feel when you went on the beach?
Sometimes I used to feel, if I'd put weight on, a bit kind of, you know, I didn't like it that much. I wish I could have changed. But then there's also people out there who are not going to be really sleek, and we shouldn't be saying to our kids that the only time you should ever be proud of your body is when you look like Gary Barlow.
Well, hang on, that's not true. I mean, most men on the beaches, you know, it's like, let's face it, it's like Moby Dick, and they don't seem to...
Do you want to unpack that one a bit? I'm not sure...
If anybody's read the novel.
Yeah. I mean, he's talking about whales.
Oh, the whale.
Just in case.
But you used to be bigger.
I mean, men don't, you know, as if there's the same pressure. There just isn't. But men in all sorts of forms.
You used to be bigger, so you know you've got an amazing hot bod.
Well, I mean, I don't say that, but I definitely...
No,
you work very hard.
He really does.
But you work very hard.
Thank you. I have to tell you, my mum is more than mildly in love with Ed, so this will please her greatly. I have to tell you.
But you've worked really hard because you did have. I mean, there's a photo up there. I mean, you don't.
Oh
look
gosh, look at that!
Right?
Goodness me!
I mean, is that even you? Is that?
How old were you then?
I was in my late 20s and I got rather big. I think I was struggling a bit with how I was feeling, and I certainly used to eat as a result. And then I decided I really wanted to get fit, but to be perfectly honest, it wasn't about the way I looked. It was much more about my mental health.
Yeah.
For me, certainly, being fit and working out most days is absolutely about the endorphin rush you get. I mean, you remember this from dancing.
Yeah.
And this incredible feeling that you have afterwards. And really, it helped me concentrate and focus and do just about everything. And it's really part of that conversation, how fitness helps everything else.
Yeah. Well, but don't you think we should treat... I mean, look, good grief. Who knew that was underneath that coat?
So you went from that picture to that in a year?
Just over a year, I think it was there. But of course, I had a goal, which was doing the marathon, which is what I was doing. That's not just gratuitous. I didn't sort of show up and find a photographer.
There's a lot of people at home at the moment today, with it January, who are struggling with their weight and are overeating on issues and sad feelings that would love to be able to do that. That's not easy to do that kind of stuff. What was it that enabled you to get there?
I mean, you have to be self-motivated. I think we're going to talk about this later, about going to school on time. It has to be about self-discipline and it coming from... I think a lot of people, when they decide to lose weight, have an epiphany moment.
Yeah.
That sort of low point. I mean, for me, it was, I think, seeing that very picture, actually. I thought, goodness me, you know, you don't feel good about
realise how much
exactly. You don't feel good about yourself. Get healthy. And
the only thing is, Rob, it's really good if people lose weight if they need to, and that they're healthy and they're doing exercise, all that kind of stuff. But there's going to be some women who will still have cellulite on their legs. There'll be some men who are never going to be really thin. And if we say to our teenagers, you only got a good body if you look like Gary Barlow, that's not necessarily a good message.
Do you know what?
Being healthy.
Can I just say, do you know?
By the way, that bit is always the last bit to go. It took years.
Boys, can I just?
Up here it went quicker.
Can I interrupt? I know this body love thing.
No, it's true. What was that, Shimmy?
If you thought that got heated, wait until you watch these and click here to subscribe. You may as well. It's totally free.